After the age of 75, the body undergoes significant changes in muscle mass, bone density, and joint integrity. While walking has long been considered a universal exercise for seniors, doctors now advise a shift toward joint-friendly movement rather than overemphasizing long-distance walking. This is not to say seniors should become sedentary, but rather to be smarter about how they move to preserve their health and prevent injury. One of the main reasons for this recommendation is the wear and tear on aging joints. Knees, hips, and ankles lose cartilage and become more vulnerable to osteoarthritis, inflammation, and pain. Long walks, especially on hard or uneven surfaces, can exacerbate joint damage, leading to swelling, instability, or even falls. Instead of measuring health by step count alone, seniors should focus on quality over quantity in movement. Low-impact exercises like swimming, water aerobics, tai chi, and yoga provide movement benefits without joint stress. These forms of exercise improve flexibility, circulation, and posture while supporting joint stability. For instance, water exercises reduce the body's weight load by up to 90%, making it a safer environment for seniors with joint pain or balance issues. Even gentle chair exercises or resistance band workouts can be adapted to suit personal ability levels. Another key benefit of joint-friendly movement is its positive impact on balance and fall prevention. Falls are one of the most common and dangerous threats for people over 75. Focusing on exercises that improve core strength, coordination, and reaction time can significantly lower the risk of a fall, which often leads to hip fractures, hospitalizations, or long-term immobility. Activities like tai chi or balance drills on stable surfaces help seniors maintain confidence and control over their bodies. Doctors also emphasize listening to the body. If walking causes pain, fatigue, or strain, it's a signal to adjust the routine. Rest days, supportive footwear, walking poles, or shorter walks combined with other movements may help maintain mobility without overloading the joints. In essence, movement is still medicine after 75, but prescribed movement matters more than mindless steps. Shifting the focus from distance walked to mobility, quality, safety, and comfort helps older adults stay active longer without compromising their physical integrity. It's a practical, preventive approach to aging wisely. Finally, consulting a physical therapist or geriatric exercise specialist can help create a personalized mobility plan tailored to individual joint health and strength. This ensures movement remains a lifelong asset rather than a silent threat. In summary, for those over 75, walking less doesn't mean moving less, it means moving smarter, softer, and safer. As we age, especially after 75, muscle loss becomes one of the most serious and underestimated health threats. This condition, known as sarcopenia, leads to reduced strength, slower mobility, poor balance, and increased risk of falls. Without intentional effort to preserve muscle, seniors can lose up to 50% of their muscle mass by age 80. That's why doctors emphasize strength training as a non-negotiable practice for maintaining independence and vitality. Unlike aerobic activities like walking or cycling, strength training directly stimulates muscle fibers, encouraging them to grow stronger and resist age-related breakdown. Even just 2 to 3 sessions per week can significantly slow or even reverse the effects of sarcopenia. Importantly, these workouts don't have to be intense or involve heavy weights. Light resistance bands, bodyweight movements, or gentle dumbbell exercises are often enough to trigger meaningful improvement. One major benefit of strength training is improved mobility and function in daily life. Tasks like rising from a chair, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even dressing become easier and safer when muscles are stronger. Seniors who skip strength training often notice a slow but steady decline in their ability to perform such basic activities, which eventually leads to dependence on others. Another reason doctors recommend strength training is its positive effect on metabolic and bone health. Muscles don't just support movement, they also play a role in glucose regulation, energy balance, and overall metabolic efficiency. Additionally, resistance training helps preserve bone density, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. As bones and muscles work together, stronger muscles mean less pressure and shock transferred directly to the bones and joints. For those concerned about safety, it's important to know that strength training for seniors is safe when properly guided. Many programs are designed specifically for older adults and include slow, controlled movements with a focus on correct form. Exercises such as seated leg lifts, wall push-ups, or resistance band rows can be done from home with minimal risk. Even using household items like water bottles or canned goods as lightweights can be effective. Beyond the physical, strength training also improves mental well-being. It increases confidence, supports posture, and gives seniors a renewed sense of capability. In fact, studies show that older adults who practice resistance training report higher energy levels, reduced depression, and better overall mood. To begin a strength training routine, seniors are encouraged to consult with a doctor or physical therapist who can assess their condition and recommend safe exercises, starting small perhaps with just 10-minute sessions and, gradually, increasing intensity can make the practice sustainable and enjoyable. After the age of 75, cardiovascular health becomes one of the most vital aspects of aging well. The heart, arteries, and overall circulatory system naturally weaken with time, which can increase the risk of conditions like high blood pressure, heart failure, arrhythmia, and stroke. For this reason, doctors strongly recommend that seniors closely monitor their heart health on a regular basis, even if they feel well or have no current symptoms. As we age, the heart's ability to pump blood efficiently declines. The arteries become stiffer, and blood vessels may narrow due to plaque buildup. This can cause the heart to work harder than it should, leading to elevated blood pressure, silent but dangerous condition if left unmanaged. Regular monitoring allows early detection of such issues before they escalate into emergencies. One of the most important tools in senior cardiovascular care is a home blood pressure monitor. These devices are easy to use and provide essential insights into daily fluctuations in blood pressure. Tracking these readings over time can help identify patterns and trigger early intervention when needed. Ideal targets are usually around 120/80 mmHg, but this can vary depending on individual health conditions. Seniors should aim to check their blood pressure at least 2 to 3 times a week, or more often if advised by their doctor. In addition to blood pressure, seniors should also be aware of their heart rate and rhythm. Irregular heartbeats, or arrhythmias such as atrial fibrillation (AFib), become more common with age and can increase the risk of stroke. Symptoms might include fluttering, palpitations, dizziness, or fatigue. Portable ECG monitors, or even some smartwatches, now allow seniors to check their heart rhythm from home, making early detection more accessible. Regular medical checkups, including EKGs, cholesterol panels, and echocardiograms, if needed, are essential. These exams help assess the heart's electrical activity, blood flow, and the presence of plaque in the arteries. Seniors should never skip these appointments, even if they feel normal. Many cardiovascular issues progress silently and only become apparent once serious damage has occurred. Beyond monitoring, lifestyle adjustments also support heart health. Reducing sodium intakes, staying physically active through low-impact movement, managing stress, and avoiding tobacco and excess alcohol are all important. Some seniors also benefit from heart-healthy supplements like CoQ10, magnesium, or omega-3s, though these should always be discussed with the healthcare provider first. It's important to understand that monitoring does not mean living in fear. Instead, it empowers seniors with the knowledge to take timely action and avoid complications. With consistent attention and a good relationship with a physician, many seniors can enjoy decades of strong cardiovascular health even after 75. After age 75, nutrition becomes more than just a matter of energy. It becomes a foundational pillar for preventing disease, reducing inflammation, and maintaining vitality. A nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory diet provides older adults with the essential tools to fight age-related health problems such as arthritis, heart disease, cognitive decline, and weakened immunity. As the body ages, it naturally absorbs nutrients less efficiently. Seniors also tend to eat less due to reduced appetite, changes in taste, or dental issues. This means every bite must count. A nutrient-dense diet is one packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, healthy fats, and lean protein, all of which play key roles in keeping the body functioning at its best. Doctors recommend that older adults prioritize anti-inflammatory foods to help manage chronic low-grade inflammation, which has been linked to many age-related diseases. Inflammation can silently damage joints, organs, and blood vessels over time, so managing it through diet is a proactive and effective strategy. Here are some essential elements of a nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory diet for people over 75. Colorful fruits and vegetables, rich in antioxidants and fiber. Produce like berries, spinach, kale, broccoli, carrots, and bell peppers help neutralize oxidative stress and reduce inflammation. Aim for at least 4 to 5 servings a day. Omega-3 fatty ACI. After the age of 75, one of the most valuable and protective habits a senior can develop is engaging in daily cognitive and mental stimulation. Just as the body needs physical exercise to remain strong, the brain needs regular stimulation to stay sharp, agile, and resistant to cognitive decline. Doctors and neuroscientists agree, use it or lose it applies just as much to the mind as it does to the muscles. Aging naturally leads to some slowing in mental processing speed and memory, but that doesn't mean significant cognitive decline is inevitable. In fact, numerous studies have shown that older adults who challenge their brains daily enjoy better focus, problem-solving skills, and memory retention. They're also at a reduced risk of conditions like mild cognitive impairment, MCI, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. The key is to keep the brain active and engaged in meaningful ways. Simple habits done consistently can make a big difference. For example, reading books, newspapers, or articles stimulates comprehension, vocabulary, and imagination. Playing games and puzzles, such as crosswords, Sudoku, chess, or card games, strengthens logical thinking and attention to detail. Learning something new, like a foreign language, musical instrument, or hobby, for example, painting, knitting, gardening, promotes new neural connections, also called neuroplasticity. Using technology, including learning how to navigate a smartphone, tablet, or computer, provides both cognitive challenge and a connection to the modern world. Equally important is social interaction, which is a powerful form of mental stimulation. Engaging in conversations, debating ideas, participating in group discussions, or attending community classes or clubs challenges the brain in dynamic ways. Seniors who are socially active are also shown to have lower rates of depression and cognitive decline. Incorporating mindfulness practices such as meditation, journaling, or focused breathing can also stimulate the brain while reducing stress, which is harmful to memory and cognitive clarity. A calm brain is a more focused and efficient brain. Furthermore, technology has made cognitive stimulation more accessible than ever. There are countless apps designed for brain training, such as Lumosity, Elevate, or Peak. These tools offer fun, gamified ways to challenge memory, attention, problem-solving, and language skills, all from the comfort of home. Doctors emphasize that even 10 to 20 minutes a day of focused mental activity can yield long-term cognitive benefits. The goal isn't perfection but engagement, continuing to explore, learn, think, and be curious. It's also important to avoid passive habits that dull the brain, such as excessive TV watching or long stretches of inactivity. While occasional rest and entertainment are fine, daily mental stimulation should be a non-negotiable priority. One of the most critical and life-saving priorities for adults over 75 is improving balance and coordination to prevent falls. Falls are the leading cause of injury and hospitalization in seniors, often resulting in broken bones, head trauma, and long-term disability. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 3 adults over 65 falls each year, and that risk increases with age. After 75, a fall can quickly turn into a life-altering event, but many of these incidents are preventable with focused training. As the body ages, various systems responsible for balance, muscles, joints, inner ear, vision, and brain function gradually weaken, reaction time slows, posture may decline, and leg strength may reduce. Conditions like arthritis, neuropathy, and vertigo further increase the likelihood of losing balance. Medications can also cause dizziness or fatigue. This is why doctors emphasize the intentional improvement of balance and coordination through specific daily habits and exercises. The most effective way to build balance is through regular, targeted movement. Exercises such as Tai Chi yoga or simple standing balance drills help retrain the body's coordination system. Tai Chi, for example, is especially helpful for older adults as it improves posture, strengthens the legs, and increases body awareness through slow, controlled motion. Research shows that seniors who practice Tai Chi have a significantly lower risk of falling compared to those who don't. Engage in balance training. Simple exercises can be done at home with minimal equipment. Single leg stands holding onto a chair if needed, heel to toe, walk seated or standing, march side leg lifts, balance, board or stability ball exercises under supervision over time. These movements increase core strength, joint flexibility, and neuromuscular coordination, which are all essential for stable walking and standing. In addition to exercise, making the home environment safer is vital. Many falls happen due to avoidable hazards, such as loose rugs, poor light and cluttered walkways, slippery bathroom floors. Installing grab bars, using non-slip mats, and ensuring clear, well-lit pathways can greatly reduce the risk of falling indoors. Wearing supportive, non-skid shoes instead of socks or slippers also improves foot stability. Regular vision and hearing checkups are another critical component. Impaired sight or sound can throw off balance without the person realizing it. Ensuring glasses are up to date and hearing aids are functioning properly helps maintain sensory awareness, which plays a big role in coordination. Doctors also recommend working with a physical therapist if a senior has already experienced a fall or has difficulty with mobility. Therapists can provide personalized balance programs that restore confidence and reduce fear of falling, something that itself contributes to instability. After age 75, quality sleep becomes just as important as nutrition and exercise for maintaining overall health and well-being. Yet, it's also one of the most overlooked and disrupted aspects of aging. Many seniors struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking too early, and this can have a serious impact on physical recovery, cognitive function, mood, and immune strength. That's why doctors strongly encourage older adults to prioritize consistent, high-quality sleep as a foundation for longevity and vitality. As we age, our sleep patterns naturally change. Older adults tend to spend less time in deep, restorative sleep, known as slow-wave sleep, and more time in lighter sleep stages, which makes them more vulnerable to waking during the night. Additionally, conditions like chronic pain, frequent urination, nocturia, medications, and even stress or loneliness can interfere with restful sleep. Why does this matter? Because sleep is when the body repairs itself. It's during deep sleep that muscles recover, brain cells detoxify, and memory is consolidated. Poor sleep weakens the immune system, increases inflammation, and raises the risk for heart disease, diabetes, depression, and even Alzheimer's disease. For seniors, especially those over 75, insufficient sleep can also worsen balance, increase fall risk, and reduce mental sharpness. So what can be done to improve sleep naturally? Doctors recommend developing a sleep-supportive lifestyle centered on consistency, comfort, and calm. Here are several science-backed strategies that work. Establish a regular sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. On weekends, this helps regulate the body's internal clock circadian rhythm. Limit daytime naps. While short naps can be refreshing, long or late afternoon naps can disrupt nighttime sleep. If needed, keep naps under 30 minutes. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Activities like light stretching, warm baths, soft music, reading, or breathing exercises help signal the brain it's time to wind down. Avoid screens and bright lights. In the evening, blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs can suppress melatonin, the hormone that promotes sleep. Watch caffeine and alcohol intake. Caffeine stays in the body for hours and can delay sleep onset. Alcohol may make you feel sleepy but disrupts deep sleep cycles later in the night. Keep the bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. Use blackout curtains, a white noise machine, or soft fans to create a sleep-friendly environment. Address medical issues. Conditions like sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or medication side effects can all impair sleep and should be discussed with a doctor. Stay active during the day. Light physical activity, such as walking or stretching, helps promote better sleep at night by increasing physical tiredness and regulating stress hormones. In summary, good sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity, especially after 75. By adopting healthy sleep habits and treating sleep as a priority, seniors can boost their physical resilience, improve memory and mood, and protect themselves from many age-related health risks. Restorative sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about living longer and aging better. After age 75, one of the most underrated but incredibly powerful factors in maintaining health and happiness is the quality of social connections. While physical health often takes center stage in aging conversations, research consistently shows that emotional and social well-being are equally important, if not more so, for longevity. Seniors who maintain strong relationships and social ties tend to live longer, experience fewer chronic illnesses, and enjoy greater life satisfaction than those who become isolated. Social connection plays a critical role in mental health, helping to reduce the risk of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. After retirement, the loss of work-based social interaction can leave many seniors feeling lonely or purposeless. Add to that the loss of friends or a spouse, and it becomes clear how easily isolation can creep in. Loneliness is not just an emotional state, it's a proven risk factor for early mortality, comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day.